Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's Master feeling?
I'm still alive. That's what I feel.
That's good, Master.
That's the only thing you hear.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Everything else I don't want to tell.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Either I'm not allowed to or I don't want to.
Yes, Master.
Master.
I'm sorry to obstruct your hopeful rest after group meditation so early in the morning.
Oh, not at all, Master.
It's okay, Master. All right,
We're
Master.
happy to hear you.
Oh, wow. I'm happy to hear you say that. Is it true, right, guys?
Yes, Master.
Oh, I try to believe you, okay? It's cheerful after so many stressful things that are happening everywhere in the world.
Yes.
Nice to hear some familiar voices from you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to give a message of gratitude and praise to the Taiwanese people. I hope people don't mind me telling you first. You don't mind, yeah?
Not at all, Master.
Please, Master.
Because I want to tell you so that your brain, your mind will understand why I told you to pray for peace in Taiwan.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Of course, whatever I tell you, you always do it. I mean, almost, okay? You cheat a little bit behind my back. Sleeping on the job or whatever. I don't think you do that. It's just me who does that. So I thought maybe you do the same.
Well, we do.
Like master, like disciples.
It's true.
Anyway, it's okay. We are in the human body. We do many things that we don't want to, as long as it's not harmful to anybody. I want to tell you that Taiwan is precious to the world,
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
and it deserves peace. Therefore, I want to praise and thank Taiwan.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
I will just tell you a little bit about why and then the message. You don't mind, huh?
No,
No,
Master.
Master,
Please,
please.
Master.
Yes, please.
For example, the advanced computer chips that you are using in smartphones and computers and even in your car for the brake sensors, for example, they're mostly made in Taiwan.
Oh.
And many things which are needed in high-speed computing industries, all the way from home to the office to the car. I cannot read the whole list to you. There are some on the internet that I saw and some that I knew myself. And I ask you to please compile the list and show it on our Supreme Master television later.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
So I will just be brief to introduce to you Taiwan. Then I will read a little bit of the list only. And then I will tell them their message. My message might not be all orderly and organized because I don't have anyone to help me to write a perfect speech or have a teleprompter, yeah? I mean, to just sit there pretty with lipstick on. But my thanks are sincere, and my praise is sincere for the Taiwanese people.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
There are many things, from even aerospace to electronics,
Yes, Master.
because the world really depends on a company called TSMC, semiconductors, in all kinds of sectors in the world. And they have many of the most advanced semiconductors. It's written on the internet that Taiwan accounts for 92% of production. Believe that or not?
Yes, Master.
This is reported by Boston Consulting.
Oh.
Stability in Taiwan is important for global supply chains. Taiwan holds 20% of global computer chip manufacturing capacity. It's the leader, while the likes of China, the US and Europe lag far behind. And look what happens when we focus on the most complex and powerful chips, those under 10 nanometers. Taiwan is by far the most dominant. Trailing far behind is the only other country making such complex chips, South Korea. The manufacturing of these chips is so complicated that the production processes are extraordinarily hard for other countries to copy.
So many things we depend on Taiwan daily for telecommunications, digital devices, automotive, chips and computers, so many things.
Yes,
Master.
Chips are in everything, and they've been in short supply since just a few months into the pandemic last year. That's why it's been hard to buy everything from cars to PS5s. Turns out one company makes 24% of all the world's chips and more than 90% of the most advanced ones, the smallest, fastest chips used in today's iPhones, supercomputers, and automotive AI.
We even have product that's landed on the last Mars launch that are taking pictures of Mars.
Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, is not a household name, but it's quietly making chips for every new iPhone, US fighter jets, the highest-end processors, you name it.
The list is long. I will ask your brothers or sisters to compile it and share it on Supreme Master Television so the world will know and appreciate what Taiwan contributes to this world.
Yes,
Yes,
right.
Master.
Taiwan's or Formosa's crucial export contributions to the world.
Semiconductors, high-tech computer chips, are the engines that run the global economy, powering laptops and high-speed computers, mobile phones, telecommunication equipment, TVs and other consumer electronics, home appliances, cars, and so on.
For the most advanced semiconductors, Taiwan or Formosa accounts for 92% of production worldwide. Taiwanese or Formosan company Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, known as TSMC, fabricates around 50% of all semiconductors globally and is by far the world's largest producer.
TSMC is the sole source of Apple's silicon processors for iPhones and Mac PCs and produces chips for top US companies like AMD, Broadcom, and Qualcomm. An August 4, 2022 article from German news outlet DW.com noted, from aerospace to consumer electronics, the world is massively dependent on TSMC semiconductors in virtually all sectors. A U.S. government report stated the United States is heavily dependent on a single company, TSMC, for producing its leading-edge chips.
20 Taiwanese or Formosan contract semiconductor manufacturers collectively comprise 60% plus of the industry's total global revenue in 2021. With 20% market share, Taiwan or Formosa is first in the world in integrated chip or IC packaging and testing, and second in the world in IC design, with a 27% slice of the segment.
Electronics. Taiwan or Formosa-based Foxconn is the world's largest contract electronics maker and manufactures iPhones for Apple, and also counts giants like Sony, Dell, and BlackBerry as clients. Flat and touch screens, laptops, USB sticks, hard drives, and routers are made in Taiwan or Formosa and used worldwide, with firms such as Acer, Asus, D-Link, and Gigabyte being some of the representative well-known brands.
Machine tools. The nation is the world's 5th largest exporter of machine tools, which include metal cutting and metal forming machines, as well as machine tool accessories, parts, and more. The biggest machine tool manufacturing conglomerate globally is Fair Friend Group, which is headquartered in Taiwan or Formosa, and supplies the globe with power tools, forklifts, and pneumatic equipment, as well as lathes, horizontal boring milling machines, and special purpose machines.
Medical supplies. According to a U.S. government international trade agency, Taiwan is one of the world's leading producers of wheelchairs, patient aids, rehabilitation products, bandages and other medical supplies, and basic medical and surgical instruments.
Plastics and rubber machinery. The country ranks 4th worldwide in exports of products in the plastics and rubber machinery sector, with key devices it provides being plastic injection molding, thermoforming, and blow molding machines. Formosa Plastics Group is the biggest plastics firm in the nation and includes over 100 domestic and international businesses. The sectors it works with range from petrochemicals and plastics to healthcare and biotech.
Iron and steel products. While refined petroleum is the nation's top commodity export, the other 4 largest commodity exports include hot-rolled iron, large flat-rolled stainless steel, coated flat-rolled iron, and other iron products at a total value of almost $8 billion.
Bicycles. The biggest bicycle firm worldwide is Taiwanese or Formosan enterprise Giant that exports bikes to over 50 countries. Another leading bicycle company, Merida, is headquartered in Taiwan or Formosa as well, and sells bicycles in at least 77 different countries, etc.
A lot. Many countries depend on Taiwan's products for high tech, and even all over the world.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Master.
So Taiwan has to be left in peace to continue to work.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, recently, because of the tension between Taiwan, China, and America, China banned exports from about 100 companies from Taiwan.
China's ban on Taiwanese or Formosan products. On August 1st, 2022, China banned imports of 3,000 Taiwanese or Formosan food products, affecting over 100 food manufacturers. China's importation prohibition covers 35 categories, including fish and seafood, cooking oils, citrus fruits, biscuits and cakes, baby food, and candy. Producers of tea leaves, vegetables, dried fruits, honey, cocoa beans, crackers, and noodles, as well as products from around 700 fishing vessels, are included.
China has banned imports of products made by more than 100 Taiwanese food and agriculture companies. The targeted companies include several of Taiwan's most popular brands. Beijing announced the ban late Monday on the eve of Nancy Pelosi's expected visit. It's the latest in a line of Chinese bans on Taiwanese food products, including pineapples, wax apples, sugar apples, and grouper fish.
I hope they will reconsider because Taiwan is innocent.
Yes,
Right.
Suppose the big country like America wants to declare friendship with Taiwan and send their representatives or high officials to Taiwan. What would Taiwan do? No, cannot come. Huh? Can Taiwan say that even? Can Taiwan afford to?
No.
Yeah. It's not polite.
Yes, that's correct.
We all live in the world, no matter who we are, and Taiwan is a free country. And if they want to invite themselves to Taiwan, then Taiwan just opens its doors and welcomes anyone.
Yes.
Taiwan welcomes thousands of Chinese every day, no matter who they are, to come to visit.
Yes.
It's not like the Taiwanese president or government has time to talk to each of them every day, of course, nah? But just one person like Pelosi or the senators from America, then Taiwan cannot afford to refuse them.
That's true, Master.
Nobody should do that.
Right.
It's ridiculous why things have become so blown out of proportion.
Yes.
So now there are many things that I cannot tell you all from the internet. You will have to look into it yourself.
Yes,
Master.
And also, Taiwan exports many things. One moment. I will go to that section and I will read it to you. Sorry, I'm no expert on the internet. Just lucky to stumble upon these things. That's why I want to tell you. And then you can search more for yourself.
Yes.
Master.
Your master is not an expert on the internet and researcher of news. But I approve of one of the Chinese bans on Taiwan.
Master approved of a ban?
That they ban fish and seafood.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. So that Taiwan has less karma.
Right. Yes.
And they can turn to other jobs, other things to do. I'm sorry for the fishermen and all related for this, but it's even good for them, for the fishermen and the related people. But the rest of it are fruit, vegetable, and food products, even 3,000 Taiwanese food products and over 100 food manufacturers in Taiwan are banned to export to China. Of course, you can see that it's obviously a revenge for the visit of U.S. House Speaker Pelosi to Taiwan.
Yes, Master.
But it cannot be completely Taiwan's fault.
Yes, Master.
She invites herself. And who would refuse? Who would be able to refuse the House Speaker of the U.S. She's the second in line for the presidency.
Yes,
Master.
Meaning if Biden or Harris dies, For example, God forbid, then she will become the president of the United States of America.
Yes, I understand.
Such a powerful country, can Taiwan say, no, we don't want you?
No, Master.
That would be suicidal. So I think the Chinese should reconsider and not punish Taiwan for nothing, for the things that they must do, like it or not.
Right, yes, Master.